Where am I streaming to? It doesn't tell me where I'm streaming to. Edit. View. File. Okay. Hi Tiffany, I don't know where I'm streaming to at the moment. My son's been tweaking this thing up for me and I don't know where I'm streaming to. I'm thinking that you're on Anne-Marie's Psychic Medium page. Hi Nikki, I'm well, but which page am I on Facebook? I'm actually on, I must be on Facebook because otherwise I wouldn't be there. Hey, I hope you're well. Some of the stuff's gone missing off here. He's going to have to fix it tomorrow. Okay. Here we go. I've got a new camera, I've got some new lights, I've got some new stuff going on, so I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit better. Amita, missed you yesterday, hope all is well. It's just a case of sometimes when I'm trying to get things sorted, it goes all wrong because there's so many different factors to try and get this nice background and to get the lighting right and everything, and it just doesn't always work. Like now, in order to look at you, I've got to look up at the same time, so I think that this camera's got to come down a little bit because I'm going like, hello, I'm looking at you now, I'm trying to make eye contact, but it's like, oh, so I'm gonna have to get it all sorted again, but it will work for today. Didn't get the notification that you were live. I don't know who said that, I haven't got a clue, but if you didn't, I apologize. Okay, I'm trying to get the thing sorted. All right. So if you want to book a reading, the other girls are going to be available online too, and you should be able to book readings from our website. If you want to buy the cards, you can get them off Amazon or you can get them from our website. And my name's Anne-Marie McCormack. I'm a psychic medium. I won an award for these cards here from the Coalition of Visionary Resources for Best Divination Product 2020, and yay, I'm so stoked and excited. And if you have a crystal shop, a metaphysical shop, or you're a professional in the mind, body, soul or spirit industry, join covr.org and you'll be glad you did. So now I've given us a little plug for that as well. Now if you're on YouTube, please, I'm on YouTube as well, yay, I'm on YouTube. So I've got some messages, I'm behind with some messages as well. Hello Tony, lighting is really good now. Oh, is lighting better? Yeah, well, you should have seen it before. You'd have thought I had purple hair. It was a hoot. I said, geez, I've always wanted purple hair, and now I've got purple hair, because behind me now is a silver board. We have to have this special stuff in the background, so, or what they call a green board, but my son put up a silver board, and it made me look like I've got purple hair. And it's only a little office, so we really have to kind of tweak things. It's a box bedroom for those of you that are English. You know what a box bedroom's like. So that's my broadcasting office, is my box bedroom. It is, I think it's 6'7" by 10 foot, my box bedroom, but there, hey, it works, doesn't it? And you should see the amount of lights that we've got going on in here, so I'm glad the lighting's better. So let's do some hellos. Tiffany says hi, Nikki says hi, hello. Amita says hi, hello Amita. I've got to write you down because I owe you a message. I owe a few people a message. Janet says I hope you are well. I hope you're well too. Tony said that. Dawn says good afternoon. Dawn. Karen says good afternoon. Hi Karen. Hi Deanna. Hi Kathleen. Do you have a message for me? I don't know. You have to like and share. You have to make sure you're following my page. If you're following my page, you should get notified when I go live. And like and share the post, please. Okay. Good evening, Anne-Marie. AJ Bell. Okay, now, if you've bought the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards, you can buy them from Amazon or all good bookstores in the United States and Canada. And if you are an Amazon customer, you can actually, whether you bought them from Amazon or not, as long as you buy stuff from Amazon, you can put a review on Amazon for them, for me. So if you like them, I'd like to know if you like them. And the best way to shuffle them, because it's kind of cumbersome if you do them this way, they're kind of standard Oracle card size, which is 3.5 by 5, but the best way is to do top to tail, and that works. So I don't know who just said hello, but hello, it is 5:16. So I want you guys to make the best out of 2021, and I'm sure you do too. So while I talk about what came up in my meditation, I would like you guys to pick 1, 2 or 3. 1 has got the crystal pointer on it. That's pile number 1. Pile number 2, the middle pile, has got the labradorite on it, the pear-shaped labradorite stone on it. And pile number 3 has got a lapis lazuli, piece of lapis lazuli on it. So there's 3 piles. That's the cover of the box. Yay, thumb terms, nice sturdy box. I've got to get used to this now, haven't I, this new way of doing things. And it'll change again tomorrow, all nicely lined. And there's the back of the box. And on the inside is a nice guidebook. And inside you've got a picture of the cards. And the card and the number of the page is identical. The preference with the instructions is in Roman numerals. And I am bringing out a bigger extended workbook next year. Should be perhaps early on next year. Oh, well, no, it'll be this year. I'm already in next year, I'm already 2021. I am a ditz at times. But it should be out in 2021. Okay, so that's the guidebook that comes along with it. So how are you all doing today? How are you all feeling and where you're coming from? Okay, and which ones are you feeling drawn to? Okay, which ones are you feeling drawn to? Deanna Carver said she liked and shared. Cheryl B. She's got a very long Boziv nip. Cheryl B. Cheryl B says she liked and shared as well. Sue Watkins says nice to meet you. Amita says beautiful cards, really pretty. Let's see who else I've got there. Hello. Nikki says that she liked and shared. Okay, Nikki Costa. Karen says that she liked and shared. Now, honestly, think about that. These 3 piles are about how you can make the most of 2021. What do you need to do to make the most of 2021? And any card I pull for somebody today is going to be about how to make the most of 2021. Everything looks good, sound crystal clear. I am so thrilled to hear that. But I really should be making eye contact with you, and I don't feel like I'm making the right eye contact. I think things need to be lowered just a little bit. Okay. Kofi says good afternoon, Anne-Marie. Good afternoon, Kofi. Nikki says I'm doing okay, getting there. Yay, I'm glad you're all getting there. Get there. When I was doing my meditation about what to talk about today, I decided to talk about we all have those bad days sometimes, don't we? So when we have a bad day, when things keep going wrong from one thing to the next, do we go with it or do we grow with it? And what do I mean by that? Do we go with it meaning it's all crap, it's all a crappy day? Or do we just say, okay, it's just a challenging day. I'm just going to take a few deep breaths and I'm just going to ask my guides, I'm going to ask my spirit guides, I'm going to ask my angel helpers to help me take a nice deep breath, center myself and start again. I have this thing that I do sometimes in England. It's an English thing, and what we do is when things keep going wrong, we turn anti-clockwise 3 times. So that's anti-clockwise 3 times. We sit down and we stand up, and that's how we reset the day. So try doing it the English way. Try going round anti-clockwise 3 times, sit down and stand up again as a way to restart your day. Okay. Right, so pick a pile, and if you feel drawn to 2 piles, then maybe you need to pick 2 piles, but pick a pile. The answers will be in there for you. Okay. Could be the labradorite. I love labradorite. Labradorite's my favourite. One of my favourite. Mind you, they're all my favourites. I get new favourites stones all the time. I am just a stone junkie. I'm a crystal slut, what can I tell you? I can't walk past a crystal shop without going in and buying another one. I've got probably thousands of friends that are crystals, and I'll get to know even more and more and more. Okay. Oh, Deanna says, I know how the day will be as soon as I see what's up with the moon. What is the moon bringing today? Okay, maybe that will tell you what your challenges are, but you can still decide if it's going to be a challenging day. You can still decide to be joyful regardless. This shirt today says joy, and I'm going to stay in joy to the world, joy to everybody. Okay, so right, let's go to these piles and let's see how we do. I've got my cup of tea. Alright, so I'm going to move those out of the way so that you can see them. So we're going to now reveal pile number 1. Now if you're watching this on playback, just put a message in it as well and tell me which pile that you was drawn to on playback, and then we can go through them. These are my own creation. These are my Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards. They took me 3 years in development and printing, and I won an award, and I'm really thrilled I won a reward for them. And you look at them intuitively. Okay, there's meanings in the book, but it's what they mean to you. You develop a relationship with your cards, and they mean different things at different times. So my question today was, for all 3 piles, how is the person that chooses this pile going to make the most of 2021? And the first card out is naughty or nice. So this has come up a lot lately. So, you know, there could be some of us that have been a doormat for quite some time. So we have to learn to tell people where to get off. We have to tell them, get off. Knock that shit off. I'm not putting up with it anymore. So please remember to tell people where to get off. Tell them, not having that anymore. Not gonna fly. Knock it off. We're going to be fine. We're going to be lovely. Everything's going to be fine and dandy. Our lives are going to be fabulous. But I will not put up with that anymore. And you just say it. And you just need to tell them a lot quicker than what you are actually telling them. And if we look at, because this card keeps coming up a lot, so if we look at what the actual meaning I wrote in the book, the extended meaning I wrote in the book, it says it's appropriate to let your naughty side loose once in a while. However, when we behave badly too often, we sometimes joke and say, "Ooh, the devil made me do that." We have 2 sides of us, and Karen says, I'm not good at telling people off. So channel your inner bitch, Karen. Decide you have an alter ego. For those of us that are not good at telling other people off, I'm good at telling people off that I don't really care about that much, or I don't really know that well. But my loved ones, I'm very bad at telling them off at times. So have an inner bitch, have a different alter ego that you can call upon. So Karen, maybe, let me think. Come up with a different name for your inner bitch, your inner Rottweiler, and that's who you're going to call upon. If you have a middle name, use your middle name. Because there's 2 sides to us. There's one that's been sprinkled with pixie dust and sugar and spice and all things nice. And then there's that other side of us. The other side of us that has the devil in us at times. And sometimes when we don't tell people quick enough or often enough where the hell to get off, we end up shouting, we end up losing our temper with them, and that's not always a good thing. So just decide that you have an alter ego, decide what she's called, and that's the person that you're going to call upon when you need to tell people off. How I relate to that was years ago. I'm still not a great driver. I'm an A to B driver, I'm not an A to Z driver. But if I used to get myself into sticky situations on the road, I used to say to myself, okay, how would Pauline do this? How would Pauline navigate this? Because I had a friend, Pauline, that was a very good driver, and she was a very aggressive driver, and she would get herself out of any situation on the road. She just would not hesitate whatsoever. So I used to channel Pauline when I was driving. So if you're having problems telling people where to get off and telling people to knock that shit off, if you can't find it in your heart to call yourself by your middle name and have that person be your inner Rottweiler, then think of a friend who has an inner Rottweiler and channel her. Okay, just say, I call upon the energy of, whoever, to help me out with this. And maybe you'll be able to tell people where to get off a lot quicker. Because we've got two sides of our nature. We've got the nicey side, and we've got the side that can be very nasty. Pauline Fowler Driver, I can imagine. No, her name wasn't Pauline Fowler Driver, but it's a good idea. It works for you, okay? But the weaker side, that's our negative side, it surfaces when there's trauma trapped underneath that emotion. So ask yourself, why have you let them push you too far? Why is it taking a while for that weaker side to surface? Because you don't feel that what you've got to say is important. You don't feel that that you're important enough in order to be considered. And when you've said no and they've taken no notice, you need to say, hey, knock that shit off. I said no, okay? And I mean no. So get rid of the trauma that's underneath the emotion by standing up for yourself. You'll find once you validate your feelings, and it's okay to feel and think the way you do, that way you'll be able to stand up for yourself a little bit more. So the affirmation that goes along with this is, I'm ready to work on my weaknesses. I lovingly accept heaven's help. And good crystals that will help you work on this would be azurite malachite. That would be a good one to help balance you. Angelite. Hematite also brings in balance. And rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite brings rapid emotional change. So for those of you that need rapid emotional change, then get some rhodochrosite, okay? Only I am to be blamed for how people treat me. That is so Amita, but you know, they say a fool blames others, a wise man blames himself, and an enlightened person says it's nobody's fault, it's just a lesson I had to grow through. So when you can get to the point where you can say it's nobody's fault, it's a lesson I had to grow through, you're not blaming anybody else, including yourself. It's a lesson that you learned, and it's a lesson that you grew through. So there you go. That's how we say it on the Etheric Amika. Okay, so the next card in this one is the Emerge card. And the Emerge card is, once you've got that imbalance about where telling people where to get off, then you can emerge. You can take center stage in your own life, and you can say, hello everybody, it's me, I'm here, and I'm balanced, I'm in harmony, and I'm ready to be the leading lady in my own life. I'm going to be the star of my own life, and I'm going to be all there, and I'm all that and a bag of chips, and I am gorgeous, I am beautiful, and I am okay just the way I am. And you'll just emerge into that. You'll just be able to stand in that center stage. But you've also got to be careful of the people that would just kind of like suck the energy out of you, for want of a better word. So just be careful of people who will tell you what they want you to hear and not what the truth is. Just watch those types of people and just be who you need to be, okay? Be all you need to be, because by doing that you will get your heart's desire. Wouldn't we all want to get our heart's desire? Yeah, getting our heart's desire would be absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? And this is telling us it's time to make a wish. So if you chose pile number 1, make a wish, because the 9 of Hearts is the wish card, and it is your heart's desire. So this is I wrote that the universe has granted you a special wish, and it's been heaven sent and blessed by the angels. So the effort, what you want to say is, I give great thanks and gratitude to the infinite spirit for granting my wish, and then state what it is. Do this in a light meditation with yourself and the universe. Your intention should be pure, true, and filled with wonder, and it has to be something that you desire. You can't wish for somebody else, it has to be for yourself. So for instance, if you want more money in the bank, that's not really a great wish. What you need to say is, I wish to be more self-sufficient. I wish to be able to live the life, to live my life comfortably with grace and ease. Those types of things. Yeah, I'm blessed by the divine and all my dreams come true. That would be a marvelous wish. I'm blessed by the divine and all my dreams come true. But keep it a secret, whatever it is that you wish for, okay? And pay special attention to your intuition and follow the signs, okay? So here we are. We're ready. So there's number 1. So let's go to the middle pile now and see what we have for the middle pile. Let's see what's coming along in the middle pile. Oh, I've gone a bit foggy now, haven't I? Wonder if you can see me. Yeah, you can see me. I went out of focus just a little bit then, didn't I? Okay, here's the middle pile. This is under the Labradorite. This is pile number 2. So if you're watching this later and you pick pile number 2, this is what the meaning is for you about making the most out of 2021. My name's Anne-Marie McCormack. I'm a psychic medium. Don't forget to like and follow my page. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, please like and follow it, okay? This is going on about cutting the cords. The first card out is cutting the cords. What do we mean by cutting the cords? Well, whenever we're attached to something, we get emotionally attached. Our energy gets attached to something. So we get attached to good things, we get attached to negative things. When we keep replaying the same trauma that happened over and over again, we're attached to that too, okay? Oh, Keith says I look beautiful today. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. My t-shirt says joy as well. It says joy, and I am joyful today. Thank you. So whenever we get attached, going back to my story, whenever we get attached to something, whether it's good or bad, we attach cords to it, energy cords. So when it's a negative thing, when it's a trauma from the past, or it's a bad situation, or it's something that happened that really we're still trying to figure out, the first thing to remember is you can't make sense out of crazy, can you? How can you make sense out of crazy? Nobody can. So we've got to let it go so that we can grow. We have to let it go so that we can grow. So how do we let it go? We call in Archangel Michael and we say, Archangel Michael. You can do this at home with a wooden spoon. You don't have to use a fancy Vogel quartz crystal like I've got. But so you can do it at home with a wooden spoon, and you go all around your body, all around your arms, your fingers, all around the front of the back of your legs, under your feet, around your toes, everywhere. And while you're doing that, this is the kind of thing that you're saying. You're saying, Archangel Michael, please bring forth your mighty angels and cut all negative cords that have attached themselves to my mind, body, spirit. Please let me let go of all negative people, places and situations that are in space in my energy field. And when you're doing this, visualize beams of light coming down, like you've got this beautiful light all around you coming down from the heavens, and you see it burning all those cords to dust, all the negative cords. And you say, thank you, Archangel Michael, for removing them. Thank you for replacing them with cords filled with love, with light, with joy, with prosperity, with abundance, with protection and peace and harmony. And then a good affirmation to say once you finish that is, I am free and whole, and I give thanks to Archangel Michael for his protection. And so it is. Amen. And that's as simple as it needs to be. You know, it can be complicated or it can be simple, but that's basic cord cutting. So, and the stones that will help you with that, the crystals that will help you with that is hematite, selenite, sodalite and lapis lazuli. These are just some of my favourite crystals that when I use for cord cutting ceremonies. So that was the first card in pile number 2. The second card in pile number 2 is the hero card. So what's the hero card about? We've cut the cords. So now we have to learn how to be our own hero. Do we have to keep looking for somebody to rescue us? Do we have to be a damsel in distress? No, we can be our own hero. Or are you everybody's hero? Are you the one that rushes into battle without giving it a thought? Do you rush in where angels fear to tread? If so, give it some thought, okay? Back off a little and give it some thought. But let go of the need to control everything, because letting go of the need to control is about respecting other people's capabilities and being able to live in harmony with your own. You can accomplish more as a team when you ask people to help you so that they can do the things that you can't do. So acknowledge where you need help and say, hey, y'all, can you do this for me? Let's do a swap. I'll do that for you. You do this for me, I'll do that for you. That's how we work as a team, okay? And if you're looking for love, maybe a hero is going to appear this year. Somebody with that hero type of personality is going to appear. But remember, under that, all that bravado lies a kind, sensitive soul. Okay? And a good affirmation for that is, I'm happy to allow others to lead where appropriate. I am happy to allow others to lead where appropriate. Carla, I haven't forgotten you. I just had some internet issues, so I will be getting you a message today. That's Carla Navaz. Okay, so that was pile number 2. Pile number 3. Now don't forget, people, I live in a very strange area. I'm kind of like on the borders of the countryside, up a hill, and I have very bad internet, and when it rains a lot or snows a lot, because we've had a lot of rain, snow and ice, my internet gets spotty, and sometimes it drops and sometimes it just doesn't work. And they're scheduling to dig the road up outside and to lay all new cable, but it could be months or it could be weeks, but we just keep saying, thank you for laying the new internet, thank you for laying the new cable for me, so that my internet connection can be strong and be maintained, and I can do my Facebook lives. So I'd like you to pray on that for me, people, please. Okay, right, so here's pile number 3. So here's what pile number 3 came in as. Yay, here we go, here we go, here we go. How can I make the best of 2021? Well, the first card is procrastination. So does that mean we have to procrastinate? No, it means we need to stop procrastinating. It means to tell us that we've got everything that we have, that we need in order to make a sparkling success of our lives. The one thing that we have to accept that we can't do is control everything. We've got no idea how to control events that haven't even happened yet. Things will happen as they're supposed to happen, in divine timing and not in our time. What we have to do is trust that we know what we're doing, that we have everything going for us, that we will be in the right place at the right time, and synchronicity will work for us. So we just have to let go of the need to control and just say, I'm not going to think about it, I'm just going to pick something and I'm just going to go for it. And just go for it. Go, girl, go. Go, go, go. Go, guy, go. Do whatever it is that your heart desires, as long as it is good and it is whole and it's going to make you happy. You do something positive for yourself this year. Okay, the next card that comes up is the Soul Dance card. So what does that mean? Well, it means that sometimes that when you're procrastinating, it's like, you create blockages. So in order to release those blockages, you just got to turn that music on, and you got to dance, you got to sing, you got to play the music, you just got to get into the music, because music will clear your blockages and it will free your soul far better and far easier than anything else. Okay, some people can go meditate and do all that TM stuff. I have tried. I had my guru for a while, and I did study with the Hindus and their ways and stuff, and I have studied with the Buddhists, and I've studied the South American philosophies. I've studied all kinds of stuff, but I can tell you with a great deal of certainty that for me, when I've got a blockage, when I've been procrastinating, when I've got stress and I'm all stressed out and frustrated, I can't do this. You know, I just turn the music up and I dance to some happy, upbeat music, because I can tell you, you cannot think shitty thoughts and sing and dance to fun music. It's impossible. Okay? So get that music on, because that will heal you. It will soothe your soul. It will help you get rid of those blockages. Okay? And you can do something that makes you laugh too. Nikki says music heals me, and that's laughter. That it does. It brings the laughter in, it brings the joy in, it brings everything in that we need. Oh, Nikki says boogie woogie. Yeah, boogie woogie. Whichever you want to do, just have fun with it, go with it, grow with it. Let go of the blockages with the music. The third card that comes up in pile 3 is the romance card. So why have we got a romance card as to how to make the most of this year? Well, I think we can be in love with life, can't we? We can be in love with life. We can say, you know, romance is good for the soul. So if we need a little bit of romance, we can have a little bit of romance. And if we don't need any, you know, if you're with somebody special, rekindle that romance. If you're not with somebody special, Meet people online. This is a great time with COVID to meet people online, because what you can do, you can really get to know somebody by having internet dates and chats on Zooms and God knows what, can't you? Before you're even getting round to seeing somebody, you can have a glass of wine with them. You can have a dinner date online. You can have your dinner, they can have their dinner. You can tell jokes. You can ask 10 most important questions. You can ask 10 fun things that you'd like to do. What's on your bucket list? The list is endless. So you can really get to know somebody online and decide whether this is somebody that you'd like to meet in person. Yeah? So there's lots of fun things that you can do, or you can just be in love with life itself, you know, and just enjoy, and that's what you're needing to do. So those are the three piles for making the most of 2021. I hope you enjoyed that. My name's Anne-Marie McCormack. I'm a psychic medium. Please like and follow my page. If you love your deck, please put a review on Amazon or on our website or on Facebook or on this webpage or wherever. Please put a review somewhere about your cards, because that helps other people to decide whether they need to buy them too. Okay? So, right, so let's start with these messages. Now, the first message I'm going to go with is Carla, because Carla Navas. Carla, I promised you a message the other day, and I've got a couple of others on here that I promised a message to the other day as well. So let's see what we have for Carla. Okay? Okay, Carla, you've got to cut the cords. So you've got to cut the cords, okay? You have to think about all the negative things that have been dragging you down, Carla. Not necessarily get rid of them all at once, but just every day, just decide, as you're going through the day, decide what's going on today that I just don't need. Is there too much drama? Is there somebody I need to let go of? Is there a situation I just need to say, c'est la vie, it is what it is, and not try to change it? So don't forget to call in Archangel Michael and the angels, and you can always rewind this back, because I went into great detail about how to cut the cords, but bring in the light all around you and ask Archangel Michael for his help so that you can get rid of anything that's holding you back and keeping you down. Okay, Miss Carla. All right, so the next message I have today is for Amita. Okay, Miss Amita, let's get your message. And if you want a message, please like and share the page, and please make sure that you get notified when I go live and all of that. And please like the post as well. Please share it as a thing on your page on Facebook, or share it on your channel, share it on YouTube, share it on Instagram, share it on WhatsApp, share it wherever you can for me, please. Okay? So Carla says thank you so much. Well, thank you, Carla, and thank you for coming and watching me, okay? Tiffany Gabriel says done. Tiffany, are you Sabrina's daughter? Can you please remind me, because I owe Sabrina's daughter a message and her name's Tiffany. Is that Tiffany Gabriel? Okay, so now we're going for Karen, and I'm talking about Karen of Banash Venables. Okay, Miss Karen. Let's see, we have, oh yes ma'am, Tiffany says yes ma'am, it's you, good, I'm glad. All right, so Karen in Florida, in Palatka. Oh, I've skipped over Amita again, must be a reason. I'm going to Karen. I'll come back to Amita. Miss Karen, I picked the healer card, or spirits picked the healer card for you. So I think this year for you, in order for you to make the most of this year, I think you need to decide that you've got some very good healing energy about you, and that there's good healing going on in your life this year, and lots of things should start to become healed, okay? And you are a healer, you have natural healing energies. So if you've been thinking about expanding more upon those, please think about expanding more on those healing energies, Karen, okay? Because for you, your life is about becoming healed this year. So be open to it becoming healed in ways that you didn't expect it to, okay? So that's the message for Karen. Now I'm gonna go to Amita now. Let's go to Amita. Let's see what we get for Amita. Amita, this is what we've got for you. We've got the success card. So let me pull that up for you, because what that is telling us is that you've got everything that you need to make life a sparkling success. But somehow or another, what the feeling I'm getting with you is that somehow or another you let others get in the way, and you just need to understand that you're Mother Nature and you're in command of everything. So please be in command of your life, Amita, and please decide that you're the lady that's going to orchestrate the success in your life, because your life can be very, very successful this year. Everything that you need is at your command, and you just need to be in charge of that, okay? So that's what I have for Amita, okay? So I'm going to go to Tiffany next, because Tiffany's owed a message from last time. Diane says hello. Hello, Diane. Hello, Jennifer. And there's probably lots of others I've not said hello to yet, and for that I apologise. Amita says you're spot on as usual. Gratitude and blessings. I am ever so thankful for your guidance and advice. You have such a sweet energy. Oh, I love being part of your live visit. Oh, thank you, Amita. Okay. Ray, thank you. All right. So now we're going to Tiffany. Okay, Miss Tiffany, let's see what we have for you. Okay, it's dropping out. Miss Tiffany, you need to tell people where to get off. I cannot imagine that you're your mother's daughter and you don't know how to tell people where to get off. I hope you're laughing right now. I hope you're laughing. But maybe it's because the people that you love and care for, maybe people that you're too fond of and that you're too connected to, maybe those you have a problem telling them where to get off, okay? Learn how to tell people where to get off a lot quicker, Miss Tiffany. She goes, I'm trying, and she's laughing. Yes, do it with a smile. We always say in England, you can say anything once as long as you say it with a smile. Say it with a naughty, cheeky smile. Say, knock that shit off. I'm not having it. What's your middle name, Tiffany? Channel your inner Rottweiler. Channel your inner bitch and just tell them, knock that shit off. I'm not having it. Because this is you for this year. You've got to get to the point where you stop letting people walk all over you, Miss Tiffany. Okay, just because you maybe because you think they didn't think, well, they won't think unless they get to know. Okay, so you need to tell them when. Okay, tell them when to knock that shit off. Tell them where your boundaries are. Show them where the door is. Otherwise, show them your boundaries or show them the door. You make that decision. Okay. Now somebody says, Shed, if there's time, I'd love a card. I don't know what your name is. You must be in one of the groups. I'm so sorry. But for those I don't see now, I'll probably see you later. And we'll see if I can get to you later. Right. I've got Deanna now. Where's Deanna? What's Deanna's last name? Let me see if I can find Deanna on here. Okay. Deanna. I can't remember your last name, Deanna. Deanna Caravana. Deanna Caravana. Okay, Deanna C. Alright, it is your turn. Let's get you a message. Ooh, is there somebody very special in your life, Deanna? Okay, because this is the card that I picked out for you So if there's somebody that's not very special in your life at the moment, there's going to be somebody that is, because it's hot and steamy in your future. Because look what I pulled up for you, okay? So, Deanna, soulmates. Soulmates can also be a best friend. They can be a brother, they can be a sister. But this is for a year for the you're looking for your soulmate. Or are you a soulmate? You know, that there is a difference. This is a year when a soulmate is going to make a huge difference in your life. And for you, I feel like it's hot and steamy difference. I feel like, woohoo, okay. I feel like somebody's going to be complimenting your soul and your life, and somebody's going to be there to support and love and care for you. So please watch for that, okay? So if you're already with a loving partner, sparks are flying, hot and steamy. And if you haven't found that loving special person yet, they're on their way. Could be this year, should be this year, okay? Affirmation. I am happy to be with my soulmate. I am glad we found each other, because we want it to be like it already is, Deanna, okay? So that's what I have for you today. All right. And don't take anybody for granted. So if you're already with yours, make sure you make some time for romance. All right. So that was Deanna. Now we're going on to Cheryl B. Okay. Cheryl B's turned. Okay. If I don't get to you all today, I'll get to you tomorrow. It's just that I go as many as I can and give as many messages as I can until I get absolutely shattered. And once I'm shattered, that's it. I'm done. But I do as many as I can for you people. It's my way of paying it forward. You can buy the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards from Amazon, or you can get them from all good bookstores in America and Canada, or you can get them from me if you're in Europe. I'll mail them out to you. If you're in the UK, £20 included package and postage, or as we say in the States, you can get them for $22.95 including shipping and handling if you have Amazon Prime. Okay, right. So here we go, Cheryl B. Here's a message for you, Cheryl B. Ooh, look what we've got for Cheryl B. We're getting really romantic tonight, aren't we? It's one of them days. Cheryl, we have romance. So I would say to you, is there somebody very, very special in your life, Cheryl? Because if not, you're about to meet somebody very, very special. So, but you know, when you're involved with romance and you, for 3 weeks, when you meet somebody new for 3 weeks, anybody can be anybody new. They be what they want to be, don't they? They be what they want to be. Oh, my husband, okay? Make time for romance. Make date nights. Go out together. Establish why we first fell in love. What are the things that we love to do? Let's go out and do them. We get so bogged down in living our lives, we forget to live our lives. We don't live to work, we work so that we can live the life that we want. Okay, Cheryl? So can you try that one on for size for me this year, Miss Cheryl B? Let's get some romance going. Let's get some nice things planned for you and the other half. Okay? So that's Deanna, that's Cheryl B. Now Datora, I hope I've said your name right. Now I have a message for you. Okay? Let's go for Miss Datora. Oh, I got the power. Right, Miss Datora. Okay, this is all about acknowledging that you're one in a million, and it is your destiny to stand out from the crowd. It is your destiny. It's a part of your divine essence. You cannot go along to get along. You're the one that will stand up. You're the one that will say, no, that's out of order. You're the one that will stand up for the underdog. You're the one that people look up to for direction and leadership. This is who you are. Now, some people can get very jealous of people like you, but that's okay. People love your kind, generous nature. You're compassionate. You've got your mojo working. and no matter the challenge, you will land on your feet. Now, in this time, you will grow through this year. You will grow a lot through this year. But you have the problem if you don't ask for help when you need help. You need to ask for help when you need help, okay? Because you're always good at giving, but you're not good at receiving. So you need to learn to be a gracious receiver as well, because this will help you maintain a balance. And it will also help people who have you've given so much to. It will help them give back to you, okay? So let others bless you. Don't keep blessing everybody else. Let them bless you back, okay? Because it's out of order to be a gracious giver without being a grateful receiver, okay? So please work on that this year. That is your problem this year. So your affirmation is, I'm powerful, acknowledge I'm destined to achieve greatness. And good crystals for you to work with is turquoise, the ancestors, to get the wisdom from the ancestors, some chrysocolla, or some tiger's eye to find balance as well. So I'm going to come back on tomorrow, and for those of you I didn't get to today, I will get to you tomorrow. And it's nice to see everybody. And like I said, my system's constantly changing at the moment, and if my internet is up, I will be on. If it's not up, it's the weather. What can I say? So lots of love and blessings. Keep on having a wonderful, wonderful week, and sending all the love from the angels to you. Thanks so much for watching. Take care now.